This is the Jaguar I-Pace. It was introduced back in 2018 for the electric SUV crossover type class. It has two electric motors, giving it four-wheel drive, and has about 400 horsepower at stock. It has a curb weight of just over 2 tons and an electronically limited top speed of 124 miles an hour. However, in Forza, it's more like 130. It has a single-speed transmission, which means there's no worry about gear changes. However, it might suffer on the top end. We've gone for sort of like an E-trophy build, customized to my specification, giving it over 500 horsepower and giving it a lightweight body too. All these upgrades are necessary to provoke a higher top speed and also see how it can do on track. I reckon it's going to be fairly dynamic, but it's no Tesla. Let's see how it does anyway. Will it get a good time in the quarter mile? Time to take it on track. Here we go in the Jaguar I-Pace. So this in turn simulates a custom Jaguar I-Pace E-trophy, as it was used to be competed for the FIA Formula E events but was cancelled due to the coronavirus this year. But yeah, so this has a little bit more power than that car. Obviously, like I said, the stock car has 400 horsepower and this is also lightweight, just like the E-trophy. The E-trophy has the same sort of powertrain, but is a lot more dynamic, I could imagine, and could probably reach a less limited top speed. I mean, this one reaches 156. As you can see it on the track now, it's doing fairly well. You don't have to waste any time on gear changes. That's what the good thing is with this sort of transmission. Single speeds, you just keep it in, you don't have to worry about shifting down or where's optimal to shift, and also flipping the throttle or whatever like that. And as you can see, it's going on the back straight at 140 across the line, just over a minute. And now we're going to go on to the actual lap, so we could get it down to 101.3 in the previous lap, and I had about 3 laps to practice up to this point. And you can see I'm carrying a decent amount of speed. It does like a little bit of a four-wheel drift there. Oh, and it's doing very well here. So go around the corner with relative ease, holding a decent amount of speed. It's mostly the torque that's allowing it to pull me really fast along the corners, and that's what I think allows it to break traction with a hell of a lot of torque. It has like 900 Newton meters almost. It really is a performer. And you can see it's a mid-range power just pulling it along through this chicane here. A little bit wonky, not as good as I'd like, but however, it's doing very well thus far. On to the final straight in 120 and now 130. Not really comparable to any supercar sports car, it's in a class of its own. And here we have the time of just over 1 minute, so it places us 5th on our leaderboard, slightly slower than the Bentley TTR, although that has a lot more horsepower, and the Nissan Skyline i34 just narrowly beats that. I could imagine that the I-Pace was slightly quicker due to the fact that it didn't have to do gear change, but couldn't quite reach another contemporary Jaguar, the XESV. Of course, that has so much power, it's ridiculous, and also a lot of torque from its supercharged motor. But yeah, like I said, it's on a class of its own. It's an SUV, not the most aerodynamic type body either, but it can handle well, better than I expected. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.